Hello YouTube, Merry Christmas Eve. Acewild here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This battle is against my good friend Jason from Pokemon Battle Force. Pokemon Battle Force is a great site. I recommend you all check it out. I will leave a link in the description. Alright, so let's get on with the battle. This is a standard OU match, so I'm going to be using my mixed tier team again. I like that mixed tier team. It's working pretty well for me. And looking at this team preview here, looks like his team is very weak to Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks straight away, let his team get weakened down by them, and then I'm going to clean up with Galvantula. And let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my Mew. He's going to start off with his Politoed. Set up those hazards. Now, I'm going to start off with Stealth Rock, of course. And then he's going to start off with HP Grass, which I thought was a pretty interesting move. Maybe he's predicting that Gastrodon to come in or something. But yeah, it does about a fourth. So I'm assuming it's Scarfed and it not Choice Specs, because he went for that HP Grass. And I'm going to U-turn out to my Machamp. And I'm going to Dynamic Punch his Politoed or whatever comes in next after he gets that minimal damage HP Grass on me. And he switches out to his Zapdos, which takes the Dynamic Punch pretty well, but of course it gets Confusion, so it ends up at my advantage anyway. Now this Zapdos pretty much screws me because it never once hits itself in Confusion. It's like, holy crap, come on. This game just butt fucks me every day. Alright, so he's gonna get that Roost. Going to get that Roost, and then it's going to get rid of the Flying type. So I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, and it's going to do pretty minimal damage on it, but I get a critical hit, so that's pretty good. Did horrible for a critical hit though. So yeah, he's just going to stall me out for a second and keep going for that Stone Edge. He's just going to keep going for Roost. Even though he's confused, he's going to keep getting that Roost, and it irritates the hell out of me. There's another Stone Edge. And this is where he finally uses his offensive attacks on me. He goes for a Thunder, takes me down to about a fourth. I go for a Stone Edge. I get another crit. Thank you, Hax Gods, for that crit. I'm pretty sure I could have done just as well without it, but thank you. And there we go. That's a dead Zapdos. He's gonna send out his thingy, his ancient thingy that I'm not completely sure about the name. Huh. So I didn't think this Aqua Jet would kill, and I was right. It did not kill. It only put it down to 11 HP. So I go for a Dynamic Punch, and I take it out. So yeah, that's a dead ancient thingy. Aqua Jet, little bastard. I don't know. Alright, so he's gonna send out his Frogger again. And I want to take my Machamp out because I saw he had that Parasite or whatever. And I want to use that for Sleep Fodder later. And he goes for the HP Grass again. I thought he would go for a Water Move, but he predicted me, went for the HP Grass because I sent Gastrodon out. And my Gastrodon tanks it ×4, super effective, and it tanks it. That thing, that's why that's an OU. I'm telling you, it tanks everything. So I'm going to send in my Galvantula to just Thunder whatever I can right now. and he withdraws into his Parasect. That's what that is, Parasect. And it does pretty minimal damage, especially considering that I'm Specs. It does pretty minimal damage. I mean, I'm completely fine with going for Thunder on all of these pokes because I have like 126 accuracy at this point. Compound Eyes in Rain. It's freaking awesome. This thing actually, this Parasect turned out to be just so annoying to my team. Because, you know, I have to sacrifice Machamp for it for sleep fodder. And good sad. I mean, at least I saved it. I'm really glad I saved Machamp. So I'm going to, I believe I'm going to withdraw my Machamp, and then I'm going to send in my Scizor. And this is where I forgot that I had forgotten, well, I just forgot my Flying Gem. So that pretty much screws me. I would have taken out this Gyarados that he sent in it first shot if I wouldn't have forgotten that. So that pretty much screws me there. It makes me lose a Pokemon. Unfortunate, but you know, I still did pretty well overall. So I'm gonna I'm gonna take back my red because I don't want it to get killed or anything. I'm gonna send in my Gastron because I know it has Stone Edge and Waterfall, and it can only use Stone Edge, which is not very effective on Gastron. So I figure I can recover up, and then I can burn the Gyarados, burn a Toxic at least, and then I can stall it away. But he gets a freaking crit right here, and that's just my luck. I mean, it's not horrible, but it would have helped a lot if it didn't happen. So my Gastron is taken out by a critical hit, and he gets Moxie, so that just makes it that much better. Just sucks. So I'm going to send in my Dragonite because I know my Dragonite can take anything he has to throw on me first hit. So it takes Stone Edge with about a fourth of HP left. And then I'm going to go for the Outrage to clean up for at least the Gyarados, because I don't think it's going to take out that Lapras. So it takes out the Gyarados just like I thought it would. Oh, sorry about that. And then yeah, the Lapras is gonna take me out with an Ice Shard priority. What the hell is that? Better not be my car. Alright, so I'm gonna send in my Mew, and then I'm gonna go for the Explosion, and it's going to hit the Parasect, and it's gonna live with a freaking tiniest bit of HP I have ever seen since my Machamp, like literally 2 minutes ago. And yeah, so there goes my Mew. It actually helped a lot. The explosion on the Mew helps a lot, surprisingly. So it has just a little bit of HP left, so I figure I can send in my Galvantula, then I can clean up with Thunder. Galvantula is still putting in a lot of work. Put in so much work the last battle and this battle. It's freaking awesome. I love Galvantula. Alright, so it's going to take out this Lapras, no problem. The video froze, so I had to edit out a little thing there, but it wasn't much, so yeah. Just Stealth Rock damage is all it took. And then he sends in his Politoed, and that is the game. Good game, Jason. Remember to check out Pokemon Battle Force. I'm going to leave you all a link in the description. And Merry Christmas Eve, and Merry Christmas to all of you.